Are some of the science facts you've been believing actually science fiction?
Let's talk about that. Good Mythical Morning.
We live in a world full of misinformation. And today we're gonna clear up a little bit of that. There are these things that you've heard, you've probably believed at least some of these, that are scientific facts that actually are not true.
Factoids?
True doesn't even need quotes. They're just not true.
They're false.
Right.
Falsy.
But they're the kind of things you probably heard somebody say in the past. Like everything that I'm going through today is something that somebody has believed to be true in the past. But Link, it's a game. I'm gonna be going through 10 of those. And
This is a what?
This is a game. And well, that was good.
Dramatic.
You have to get 7 out of 10 in order to win a very special tray of science.
Which obviously you just took off of the coffee table in our lounge.
Yes, and if you win, you can put it all back.
I would like to do that. If I lose, what?
Sorry, I just didn't think fast enough, and that's what I came up with. Okay, if you lose, I'll just put that back on the conference table. Are you ready to play? Hey Link, is that factoid you've been believing all your life actually science fiction?
Yes, I'm ready to play that. And I do want to win because I want to put the stuff back where I want to put it.
Okay, science fact or science fiction, Link? Houseflies only have a lifespan of about 24 hours. That's one day.
I've heard this, which means nothing.
Just you probably heard all these.
Okay, that's kind of the point, right? So either it is true or it's false and we just thought it was true. I get it.
Yeah, you understand the rules. Thank you for establishing that.
You know, that just
This is a game.
This is a short lifespan for a fly. I'm gonna say no. That's too limiting for a fly. They deserve more, and I hope they have.
You're right, Link.
Yes.
It's false. Mature houseflies can live for 15 to 25 days, depending on the conditions. And you know how sometimes when a fly gets trapped in your house and then it starts getting fatter and slower?
Oh yeah.
What is up with that?
And that was more than 24 hours, so I should have known that.
And then it's easy to slap them at that point. They just invite you to come up and slap them against.
I just open my mouth. I'm like,
you know what I'm talking
and
about?
I just inhale them.
The big boo. Don't do that. I get him with chopsticks, Mr. Miyagi. Thank you. Earth's center is composed of liquid hot magma.
True. This is true.
Yeah.
It is?
No, it's not! You've been believing a lie!
What's in the middle?
Actually, in the
marbles?
center of the Earth is marbles. Yes, marbles.
Next question.
It's actually a solid ball of iron.
Really?
I've been there. It's real hot.
How big is the ball? Like as big as this?
It's bigger, at least as big as the microphone. But it's surrounded by magma, but right in the middle is a ball of iron, a marble, if you will.
So I was right. Afterward.
Cold weather makes you more susceptible to sickness.
Okay. It is true that you get more colds in cold weather. That's why they call it a cold.
Oh, really?
But the correlation to the temperature is suspect at best.
Oh.
I think I know this one, and it's false.
You're wrong, Link. It's true. They thought that for a long time, that it was just the cold weather brought people inside, which trapped them with air that was, dirtier.
Yeah.
But actually, Yale discovered,
The whole
university.
The whole college.
Scientists at Yale discovered that cold weather does in fact make you more susceptible to sickness because the cold air actually weakens your nose's ability to keep germs out, and then the cold lowers your immune system's ability to deal with the germs once they get in. Double whammy, cold's bad for Grammy.
And that's how I'm gonna remember it.
You missed 2 out of 3.
I'm behind.
Bats are blind and rely on echolocation to see.
What? Hold on now. You can't be like quotation stuff. Like, what do you mean by see? Then is that what this is? The trick part is in the quotation?
What I mean is that if you're using echolocation to see, you're not actually using your eyes to see. So instead of seeing with their eyes, they use echolocation. That's why see is in quotes. It's not to throw you off.
I'm getting nervous now because I just don't want to look stupid.
A lot of
on
people.
my own show.
A lot of people believe these things.
I've been there before.
Yeah, you have.
And I'd like to move counties to like, oh, he's a little smarter than I thought, not stupider than I thought.
Or White County.
I don't know, man. You're wigging me out with this, but I'm gonna say true. Yeah, they don't see with their eyes.
False, man.
They don't see with their eyes.
Bats can actually.
They can see something, but they don't fly.
Some large bats can actually see 3 times better than humans. They use their echolocation for hunting prey, but they see with their eyes. Echolocation is just for a couple of meters out to zero in on insects and stuff, but they can actually see.
Wow.
Blind as a bat is a euphemism that is wrong, based on wrongness.
Dang, did you know that?
No, I did not know that. I mean, I knew it when I looked this up. But
okay, good. That makes me feel a little better.
I think they get easier.
Press
For
on.
your sake, I hope.
All right.
Eating too many carrots will turn you orange.
Ooh, I've heard this
Science fact or science
I've been
fiction?
afraid of this one because I love carrots, but I don't like to look like I've been spray tanned. There's no way. It's true. It is true.
You're right, Link. It's true because of the beta carotene in them. It actually turns your skin orange. In World War II, the pilots were given carrots so they could see better, and they
turned
developed
orange.
an orange tone.
And they didn't have to wear jumpsuits anymore. They were naked.
Naked orange men. That last part's not true. Your taste buds are constantly dying and regenerating. Is this a science fact or a science fiction?
That is science fact.
Link, you're on a roll. That's right. Between every 10 days and 2 weeks.
Because your tongue is just sloughing skin off just like the rest of your body.
The taste buds change, and that's one of the reasons that your taste buds change as you
Over
age.
time.
It's been shown that women who are going through menopause cannot taste bitterness. I'm sure there's a bitterness and menopause joke in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna say anything about that.
I can relate
You
to
can
that.
imagine what that joke would be.
Okay.
Link, humans have 5 senses. Humans have 5 senses. Is this a science fact or science fiction?
Well, the Sixth Sense. I mean, they made a whole movie about
a
it.
whole movie. He sees dead people.
At the risk of seeming stupid, I'm gonna go out on a limb here because I believe that this is just an oversimplification. It's kind of like there were only so many flavors, and they were like, "What about umami?" So it's like, I feel like it's the same way with your senses, and there's something else that I can't articulate. That's the point. So this is false. There are more senses.
You're right, Link. Can you smell that science tray? It might be coming your way. Yeah, there's all kinds of senses. They've identified between 14 and 20. Thermoception, the ability to sense temperature, the sense of hunger and thirst, the sense of pressure, sense of balance, magnetoreception. I said that wrong, but just your body's ability to sense the Earth's magnetic fields. I don't do that. I can't. I'm not Magneto. I can't do that.
I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now.
I'm gonna do the thing. The common goldfish only has a 3-second memory span. Science fact or science fiction?
Well, they always look confused. I hope that's true because I feel bad for them in that aquarium. It's like every 3 seconds I'm like, whoa, look, this is a beautiful place. It's kind of like Dory.
Yeah.
I hope this is true. So I'm gonna say false.
You're right, Link!
See, when I start going against everything that I actually think.
Do the opposite of what you think and life will be so much simpler.
Yes.
Goldfish can retain memories for up to 5 months. 5 months in the inside of that tank, man. It's like that corner, that corner, that little fake plastic thing.
Well, it's a globe. There are no corners.
Oh, in your house, okay. Your skin will completely replace itself every 27 days. Science fact, science fiction.
Every month, my skin completely replaces itself? That sounds redonkulous. The skin is the largest organ on your body.
That's not the question.
I'm trying to seem smart, and I sounded so stupid when I said something true. If I can't even say true things and sound smart, what am I gonna do when I get this wrong?
Let me be more specific. Your epidermis will completely replace itself every 27 days.
True. It sounds false, but it's true.
Link.
Yes.
It's just the epidermis, the outer layer of skin. It will regenerate itself over 900 times in your lifetime. That's why when you get a tattoo, it doesn't go away because the tattoo is actually in between the dermis and the epidermis. It's under there. It's in a nice little tattoo window.
Oh yeah, I know that.
So that Nickelback tattoo is safe.
Tell
and
that
lastly,
to my right butt
Link,
cheek.
Link, if you get this right, you get the tray of science.
It comes down to this.
At any given moment, you're only using about 10% of your brain.
Now me, personally?
People in general. Science fact or science fiction?
Wait, you gotta give me an individual. Like I gotta look at him.
Eddie.
Okay, Eddie right now. No, that's not fair. I don't wanna insult Eddie anymore today. Cause the whole, you only use 10% of your brain is false.
Yeah, okay.
But at any given moment, you're only using 10% of your brain is true.
You're wrong. This was a myth that originated when psychologist William James was completely misquoted. Modern brain scans show that we use a lot of different parts of our brains
Constantly.
all the time.
I should have known that.
Even when we are resting, Link.
But you can't, it's electrical impulses and you're only using 10% of it. I refuse to believe this.
Well,
for no good reason except that I want to place that back where it goes. Put it out here.
Okay, here you go. This is what I win. Tray of science.
You win getting to put that back instead of me. So you have to do work.
Look at this.
All right, hopefully you unlearned something along with me today. Thanks for liking and commenting on this video.
You know what time it is.
I'm Reagan from San Antonio, Texas, but right now I'm at Independence Pass in Colorado, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Would you like to simplify everything in your life down to 2 simple steps? Well, we do that on our Twitter. You should follow us over there so you can simplify your life.
And get awesome.
At Rhett Link.
Click through to Go Mythical More where you've got more questions for me. There's more to unlearn, people. Please click through. People winning stuff all the time, y'all.
It's a fan selfie with the real Ben Mon.
I don't have my phone.
I do. Look what we did right here. Bring him in. Bring him in. Bring Ben in.
It's kind of.
I can't tell you how often I want an apple, but having eaten one, I'm like, why did I want one? Right. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. It's like
When was the last time you ate an apple and you're like, man, that was a good apple?